A basic tenet of Dr. Glasser's choice theory psychology is that we choose our behavior. Behavior is not determined by external forces, but rather internally, as we choose behaviors that we believe will best satisfy our basic needs for love and belonging, power, freedom, and fun. It follows, therefore, that we can teach children how to control their behavior by teaching them about choices, how to make decisions, and how to accept the results of their choices. We found an excellent example of teaching responsibility through choices at Hongongji Mission School in Honolulu, Hawaii. The kindergarten teacher at this Buddhist school is Ashley Teixeira. Ashley is a graduate of Graceland University, where the education department has fully embraced Dr. Glasser's concepts. Ashley has found Dr. Glasser's psychology and the Buddhist philosophy very compatible. One of the goals expressed in Hongongji School's mission statement is to teach students to become self-directed learners by helping them apply and test concepts in real-life situations. One of the ways that Ashley strives to achieve this goal is with the use of choices in all of her lessons. In this video, she will be teaching a lesson about counting and graphing to her kindergartners.
My name is Ashley Teixeira. I'm a kindergarten teacher here at Hongongji Mission School. This is my 4th year of teaching. This is my 3rd year with kindergarten. Today we are going to be doing some sorting and counting and graphing. Yesterday was our first day back from spring break, and I introduced graphing to them, and they did it with some Fruit Loops, and they counted and they graphed that. So today they're going to be working in their tables. They're separated into 3 tables of 5 students each, and they'll be working together to sort out the different candies. So they'll have 3 choices: M&Ms, Skittles, and Sweet Tarts, and then it'll be chosen for their table, and then they'll sort it, count it, and graph it together. Boys and girls, are you ready for today's lesson? Yeah. Oh, how many of you remember what we did yesterday? Raise your hand if you remember. Tyler. We did graphing. Do you remember what we used to graph with? What did we use to graph, Alex? What was it that we used? It was quite delicious, I remember.
Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops, yes. Yesterday we used Fruit Loops, and today, how many of you can guess what we're going to use? Darcy?
Candy.
We're going to use candy. Yes, we are. I have them over here. Raise your hand if you know what this is.
Skittles.
Kurt, what is this one?
Skittles.
We have Skittles. And then, let's see, Madison, what is this one? M&Ms. And let's see, Mickey, do you know what this one is? Can you see it? I don't know. It squished the package.
Sweet Tarts.
Very good, Kyson. This one is Sweet Tarts. But this time, you're going to be working in your groups. Remember yesterday we did it by ourselves? Today, you're going to work in groups. What is the first thing we did yesterday? What was the very first thing when we gave you the candies? What did you have to do with it, Alex?
Count.
We had to count them?
Sort.
What did we do, Brandon?
Sort.
We had to sort them. Very good. So that's the first thing you're going to have to do. Can you look up here? Sort. What letter does sort end with?
T.
Very good. So the first thing we did was sort. What's the second thing we did? It starts with a C. Tyler, you remember? Count. We sorted the candies, then we had to count them. And then what's the last thing we had to do?
Sort.
Sort, that was the first thing. Count, and then Kyson, what is the last thing we did?
What is a box?
We had to color them because we had to graph our data. So we're gonna color. Very good. So those are the 3 things that we're gonna do in our groups, okay? So each table is gonna be assigned a special candy. There's 3 tables, there are 3 different candies. Each plate has a candy glued on it. Okay, so this is an M, so what candy is gonna go in here? What color M&Ms? The red. So this one will have orange, this one will have green, this one will have, and then this one will have, so the M&Ms, they'll have to sort that. The Sweet Tarts will be sorted the same way. Oops, I have a runaway I gotta glue him back on. Sweet Tarts has purple, orange, stuck. Oops. Oh, this one came out too. Can you see it? And then just like my, very good. And then Skittles has their own sets of colors too. This one has pink. That was a tricky one. Green. And last one. Very good. So you'll be doing that, okay? Once all the candy is sorted, then I'm going to give you your special graph paper.
Yeah, just like yesterday.
Just like yesterday's one. But this time, you're going to have to work together to sort it out. Do you think you can handle working with your friends to sort out the candy? The plates are going to be laid where? Are you going to each take a plate?
No.
How are we going to do it then?
But in the middle.
That's a good idea, Kaisen. Put the plates in the middle. And then you'll have one giant plate
Oh.
with all the candies on it.
Okay.
Okay? Okay, you have to decide what's the first thing to do. Here's your plates. Which table has the Skittles? Here you go. Okay. Oh, are we going to be eating the candies now? No, we'll eat them after. I'm looking to see who can grasp the concept. The ones who I know, I can see if they understand it by just pretty much they'll get it on their own with the few directions that I give them. And then I'll also notice the ones that do need a little more direction with more of my guidance. And then there are a few that if I just give them the candies, they'll know exactly what to do. But this one, I will give more directions and they'll do it together. I want to see them collaborate, see how they work in separating the candies and sorting it like that. So yeah, yesterday they worked by themselves, so today they'll work together.
I'm taking it
Oh.
off.
Middle table decided to take a different color each too. Oh, did you have a runaway one? Okay, go get it. It's under the table. You can throw that one away because we don't want to eat that one. It fell on the ground.
Okay, this is sour.
Are you done? Wow, this table's finished already. So what are you doing now, Alex? You're counting them? Kyson, are you helping him count? Oh, are you done sorting them too? Okay, line up all your blue plates in the middle. Are you all lined up and ready? Okay, so did we take care of the first part of our business? Did we sort them? We sure did, so we can cross that off our list. So now what do we have to do? Count them. Oh, do you think it's going to be easy if you count out loud? Do you think the person next to you might get confused if you're counting?
I'm counting in my mind.
Oh, you're counting in your mind. Sounds like a plan. You counted them? Then you can take a pencil and write the number on your plate. If you have a pencil, then you can write the number of that color on your plate. Then take a pencil and write the number on your plate. When you're done, then you can take a pencil and write the number of that color on the plate. So if you have 12 oranges, write 12. Then you take it to your desk. Okay, then write it down. If I taught this lesson again, I wouldn't have them write the number on the plate. I didn't think about that actually, so maybe I would attach a piece of paper to the plate so that they would write the number on the plate, rather than having them write the number on the plate. That was a little confusing for them. Yeah, and plus the lead pencil on the plate. I didn't think about that, so I would definitely redo that part again. Even gluing, just little things that I could have prepared better for. So maybe the gluing of the candy on the plate would have been different. Because yesterday's one, I had a piece of paper with the different squares to sort the Fruit Loops. So I like that, but I like this idea that the plate was actually separate for them so that they could trade it. So that was something I liked about the lesson too. What number is that, Ashlyn? 14. Are you sure that's what 14 looks like? Come. Come. Come here. Be careful, because if they keep falling, then you're going to have to change your number on your plate. Which one is 14? So does that look like yours? Then can you fix it? Yes? Okay, did you write it on your plate?
Yes.
All right. Okay, I'm coming around to each group to give you your graphs. Okay, sweethearts. Huh? Did you write it on your plate? Because you're going to have to share that information. Yes. What do you mean a lot of twos? Then borrow another person's pencil. Okay. Does this look familiar? You have to work together to figure out the color words on the bottom. Alex, if it's not working, then what are you going to do? You don't know? Think. If your pencil is not working, what are you going to do?
My pencil's working.
If Alex's pencil is not working, what should he do? Sharpen it or? Oh, ask somebody. There are 4 other people over here. Boys and girls, each plate has one color. You need to share the information with your group, right? And I hope to see some nice kindergarten coloring, please. They do sit in their tables together all the time. And most of the time they have individual work. So working like this in a group setting where they actually do have to talk to one another and compromise and say, okay, maybe I'll do this color. And then, oh, so-and-so can do another color. And just basically getting along with one another outside of the playground, for instance. They can get together on the playground and just have a blast. But when they actually have sit-down work to do, it's a little different for them. So I'd like to see them mostly compromise and make smart choices with one another. Yes? Share the information, share all the different numbers from each plate. So if he has orange, what's his number? Are you sure? Is it 20? What is it? Oh, 21. Then you need to color in the 21 block. The whole block. This table is working on one plate at a time. And then maybe they're going to trade plates later so they can see the number. Because there's all different colors, right?
I gotta go way up to 60. I'm all done.
Are you helping Cassidy? Cassidy wasn't here yesterday.
Ashlyn didn't have a pink crayon.
Then if you don't have a pink crayon, what are you going to do? You're going to go get one. Okay, but this is teamwork. You don't only have one color on your table. Okay, now what are you going to do? You have to fill red, yellow, green, and purple now. Now what? Smart. Nice trade, Kahaku and Joel. Okay, are you done with... What color is this? Whoops! Check to see how much red has. Vicky, how many does red have? Oh, perfect. Now what color is this? Okay then. What color is it?
Orange.
Okay, not how many.
Trade me back. No, I'm trading with him. Look, I give him the purple. I have 18. No, I give him the purple.
Now what
No,
color
he
is
has
it?
to trade to me.
Okay then. What color is it?
No, because this
Okay,
was
come
mine.
how many.
Madison, we're trading. Yeah, but that was mine.
But if this is teamwork, is it yours?
That one was yours and Darren tried to give me back.
But are you done with red?
Yeah.
Okay, then you need to share it, right? Okay, so now what? You shared the red. What color are you doing now?
Yellow.
Okay.
How many yellow? Yeah. I know. I think that's more than
51?
21.
21? But if you can't read the number on it, then what are you going to do? Then you can ask the person that took care of that number. Is it 21? Okay, we got it covered. Pink. So now what about the other colors? How many does red have? 18. So what happened? So how are we going to fix it? What could we do? Think about it. What can we do? I don't have another paper to give you. How are we going to fix it? How are we going to fix it? We can try erasing crayon. I don't know how well that's going to work though.
Okay, green for 60. Green.
Is it working? Is it? Do you have your big eraser?
No.
Okay. What if you
I have one big eraser.
color over it? You want to try color over it? Okay. I'd rather have them make the choice and decide for themselves what to do. Even if they come across a problem, there was one student on the other table, he made a mistake in the coloring. So I asked him, how are we going to fix this problem? So he came up with erasing it, and he could see that it didn't work. So then we decided to color over it. So just problem solving skills, I want them to think. If anything, if they're going to leave with any knowledge from kindergarten, I want them to be able to think of the choices. And so also in my management plan, I have a smart choices kind of chart, I guess, with a red light, green light, and a yellow light. So I want them to think of the two choices that they have before they actually make their decision. So giving them the choice and the freedom to choose, I think is important for them. So they know that they chose it, it's their decision, and that they're aware of maybe the consequences or the rewards that come with the choice they make. Okay, my dear, what's going on?
I know what numbers. I don't know what to do.
What did you tell her then?
You have 18, so I told her color the numbers with purple all the way to.
Good, you started coloring the 18, but now Logan said we have to color the whole thing. From 1 all the way to... Yeah, it's okay. We need to worry about coloring your graph, not about the candy that's rolling away. Okay, Ryan? You can color the whole thing now.
That means I have to.
I know we missed you yesterday. Poor thing. Were you sick yesterday? Were you tired?
Oh,
Yeah.
that one's for teaching.
You just wanted to stay home?
No, mommy said.
Oh, because you guys came back from Japan on Sunday. Did you come back at night or in the morning? Oh, you had to sleep on the airplane? Okay. So now what color are you going to do after the purple? Okay.
I'm gonna fix my problem. I made pink.
Oh, okay. You're going to fix your problem right on. How are you going to fix it though?
I'm gonna color over it.
Oh, okay. You start from 1 and then we color all the way up to...
Actually,
Very good, Cassidy. Okay, mister. Oh, I'm glad. Are we fixing our mistake we made over there? Ryan, did we fix our mistake? Yes. Okay. Wow. You know what? Those of you that are done need to check with the rest of your table mates to see if your graphs are the same. Because didn't we all graph the same information? Go check. Go to Alex's desk and take your paper. See if the red numbers match. See if the yellow numbers match. Look at Tyler's red and Alex's red. Are they the same number? Take a look at it because all of you graphed the same information. So all your graphs should look exactly the same. That's how you know you work well.
Everything's the same.
Very good. You've all got the same information. Right on.
Yeah,
So all 5 graphs are the same?
yeah.
Woo! Now you guys can eat your candies. You can trade colors if you want. Let's line them up next to each other. Right there.
I didn't have red, but I just used violet red.
That's fine. You ate them all? Are you sure? Did you share? Okay, go sit down. Okay, let's take a look. Let's look at all the reds. Does every red have the same number? I'll be with you in 1 second. Does every red have the same number?
Yeah.
Does every orange have the same number? What about the yellow? Green? Are you looking, Kahaku? Or are you just telling me yes? Purple? Wow! You did good as a team. Everybody has the same information. Very good. Okay, I think the lesson went pretty well, actually. They were attentive. They followed the directions. They could come up with the 3 things that we covered, the sorting, the counting, and then they had to color to graph it. They did work well with their teammates. I saw a lot of collaboration going on, sharing, which I was more concerned with, that they would just kind of hog one color, but they did share a lot, so I was quite proud of that. And then I also noticed with the one student that wasn't here yesterday, she was a little lost at first, but her friend that was sitting next to her kind of explained what to do with the coloring and how to color it. So he helped her. I'm glad he took care of her. That's something that I kind of would like to see more with my students, kind of taking care of one another. If somebody is kind of struggling and they can see it, even better for them that they can see that their friend isn't working so well. So he took care of Cassidy, the one that wasn't here yesterday, and she caught on. She was really good about that. They shared the different colors and the different plates, so I was quite proud of them for that. So it went well, and then they colored nicely, so it went great.